Hello, welcome back to Hive time. Let's do a new Hive. Skip tutorial. Customize any bead. Skip obstacles. Use special bees unlimited. Queen lifespan 40 minutes. Custom queen name. Let's see. Works for me. Chat, so I can see it. There we go. Now, this time, we're not just doing any old beehive. We are, as you can probably tell, doing something very specific. I don't know if these need to be destroyed yet or not, but be careful. Assume they do need to be. We'll just leave it for now and build an exit up here. Because now we can start getting our resources going. And our bees going. So, no, the plan isn't just straight lines. Well, that might be interesting. No, the plan is just straight lines, so change my mind. Because I figured it would be very hard with straight lines, but I don't think it would be. I think it would be too easy to just have tic-tac-toe board, basically. Maybe if I did every other straight line, it would be cool. We might do that one day where I do like whoosh, where it's just this and this over and over again, and then we can do the whole up and down. But for now, we're not going to worry about that. One more of these. Some workers. Well, once they're done with that, I'll be able to build some workers, but I do want more wax so that I can do this. Okay. MVP. So, good thing to point out is now, when we go to not this. Okay. So this stuff, just go into it. Yeah, defect list. That properly pops up on here, which is nice. He updated a lot of the pictures and added some stuff, I think, is what I remember. So now we get to go through everything and get all the defects. Cheat by just tapping all of these real quick. I don't know if he has one assigned to every single little notifier, but or if they're unique, which doesn't look like they are, which is fine, because I can just cheat and go like this. Don't unlock a whole lot of defects. What we're missing is 16, 31, 16 and 31. But we still have to unlock some more stuff to get all these. But I can do this now. In search of 16 and 31. There's 31, now we just need 16. There's 16. Okay. Let's get back to doing some of the important stuff. And we'll go back to the beef accelerator time. This research black storage. Come to realize that I'll only be able to make 3 rows worth of stuff. Just interesting. I will have to make an exception for honey and jelly refineries. Which is kind of disappointing. But what I'll probably end up doing well, I'll just have to accept the L in that situation. Let's research. Oh, it's in progress. Okay. So, nursery. Okay, next thing I want to make sure that I do is at least 4 of these. Kobe and Vicky have been putting together a scary comedy act and plan to go on tour once they settle on a name for their duo. Oh, yep, my beat. I love how goofy you can get with the bee. And let me be honest, it's goofy against the creator of the game's wishes. Oh, I've made giant bees. I love it. I realize I need to up this. Let's do that. You should be good at 15. I can't lock you in place though. Roll cell. Workshop 2, 3, and 4. Use storage cell. Nectar 3 and not quite 4 because we don't have nectar. Another exit. Sure, let it drizzle just because I like you guys. Resource cell. Exit. CM solid 4. Storage cell. Just a little bit for the last nectar storage cell. Storage. Enough nectar, now we just need a little bit of wax. There we go. Let's do that, because that was the wrong thing. We want it to do this now. I don't want to waste too much space. So let's see if... Yep. We just can make him decently big. I'm not going to worry too much about making Goliath of proportional size. Looks like... Yeah, it seems like... There he goes. He Conga last time. But I might have misspelled something. Yeah, I think if I had to guess, because I'm not a programmer, that's the reason this can happen. Ignore the fact that I said I wasn't gonna make a Colossus bee. I had to. Two, those wide bees. I think it's the thicker command, which lets me do the bigger commands. Because if I do the bigger twice in a row, nothing happens, but if I do the thicker, and then the bigger, it works just fine. Yep. Okay. Let's kill myself off. And then say hello. Conga. I'll worry about making the biggest bee I possibly can in another one. For now, I just want a decently big bee. And there we go. We'll just have him going around enjoying his life. I forgot what I was doing. Wax storage. Oh yeah, and I don't have too long to waste because I set her lifespan to 40, so I best be quick. Which means the thing I need to concentrate on is making more nurseries, but also more wax storages. Should create a second wax generator. Well, I don't need it, I just need the actual storage shells to actually be enough to, when they're filled, actually mean something. Should be enough for that. So roll cell, nursery. And how much does that leave us with? I want to get to about 100, because I feel like 100 is enough to essentially beat the game once. I'm gonna have to go all the way down anyway, I might as well spend it all now. Also, 1. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, right now my biggest problem is I need foragers. So actually, I need to build those. I need to research a map room. It's cold out, which is actually alright with me. The workshop upgrade. You know, I think I just realized this is the one game where I don't actually have to pay attention to if there's chat on my phone. Can I quite enjoy that. Okay, so now that's upgrading. Not much more on there. Search. So you can be upgraded. Not quite yet, because I never gonna have enough nectar for that. Okay, only have 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's the bottom. Hopefully. We don't have enough nurseries to get to 100, but we have practically 100, so that's good enough for me. Full season's about to end, so we're gonna get good resources again. Still gonna take a second. There goes my bee. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Okay. Roll cell. Map run. Let's see. Okay. So the only thing that can be upgraded are these. Now we can population. Add some of these. Some of these. I think leaving this at 10% is solid. Leaving this at about 25%. Which can actually be locked. It's gonna be the only one that can be locked. This one down to 25%. 20%. Let's go with 20%. So we can up this to 15. We'll leave it like that. Too much big brain. I love the bees. I love the effects you can do to the bees in this game. They're great. So what was I doing? Let's research. Let's see. Queen's birthday, not just any of the big ones. /2, halfway through the Queen's average lifespan. Exciting times. Okay, we gotta be quick. Honey refinery. And then we're gonna need honey storage after that. This is gonna be the unfortunate exception. This will be the honey refinery, and this will be the jelly refinery. Only because they have to fit in those shapes. And they have to be built, so you know. Built. I don't actually know which one's the honey and which one's the jelly, just that's where they go. You know? Start some of these. also start some more storage while we wait for those to be finished researching. Let's do pollen first. And nectar. Then wax, so there's a mirror at the bottom. And now we can resource cell. Not quite yet. Can you see it in the... Gotta be... That's fine. So, 2, 3, 4. It's for the new storages once we are able to get them. Now we can resource them. And the refinery is this one. Okay, and then once we get that up and running, we'll be able to get the storage for the honey. I think we should create a second set of map rooms so that we can have more foragers. Question. Do worker bees or do construct... Like, I know worker bees work here, but do also construction bees or just worker bees? I think it's just worker bees. Which are the base bee thing. Okay, now we can research honey storage. Cell upgrade. We don't need any of these. We will get them later, but we don't need them. We have to actually upgrade our drone, which I have been forgetting about. Oh, we get the honey storage, okay. Storage cell, honey source. So something I want to check out. I don't think it affects the... Actually, that's not true. I don't know. Let's see what happens when we do camera flip, because I have not seen anyone do it yet. Here. Another honey. You seem good so far. Research. Jelly refiner requires 50 honey. Jelly storage requires 12. And so, once the jelly is done, right here, there we go. Jelly refinery, and right on. Return to the hive for tales of pure sunlight. Ritual that seems to involve a lot of disappearing into other shells. And this does the honey times 2, yep. Which means this is done, I'll have enough immediately for the jelly storage. That's good. Yeah. Oh, yep, there's the camera float. Luckily, it only lasts a minute. Okay. What happens if I... Okay, these are normal. Oh, this is difficult to look at. I love it. Oh. I keep trying to scroll down because I know this is the bottom of the screen. While in this state, because I don't think I'm going to be in my right mind to do anything to further the plot, I'm just going to build these. There we go, back to normal. The wax machine should be back on now. Up and generating wax. There it goes. Now what I'm going to use these for, probably honey and jelly. I think the jelly refiner is probably done by now. Nope. It is far from done. We need to create more workshops. Let's create 8 more. And let's just go all the way down. Just to make this go as fast as humanly possible. Upgrading. Now this should go up a lot faster. Yup, so much faster. Stopped at 450. And it's ramping back up. There it goes. Let's let that pause for a second so I can build this. I'm really gonna need this. I wasn't even thinking about defenders. Luckily, we have a lot of empty cells. So we don't need them there. We'll put them here. Actually, that's where the jelly will be, so right here. And then that's only going to cover like most of that, so let's also go here. And probably around kick him out. Let me check my defense. A little bit here. 2 per, and then I can population of my defenders to 25%. You stayed about 35. That's fine. That's fine, and that's fine. Okay. Once I upgrade them, it'll be better. Let's do wide B. Always do wide B when wide B is available. So, looks like our research is done. We need to jelly the battery. Really, what I'm worried about isn't per se anything but getting jelly and honey up. Mainly jelly. Because our queen's about to die and we have to get the next queen before we can worry about anything else. And jelly storage should be done very quickly. There we go. Jelly storage. And jelly's gonna slowly but surely get going. Why be? So I'm missing for jelly storage. There's the honey. Oh, yep. Let me go to the research real quick. So we're actually researching something. Which I want to be you. Pause production. Pause production. Pause production. They're pretty important, if I do say so. Storage shell, jelly storage. Infiltrated the hive, sneaking into the throne room and making off with a statuette of the queen's favorite, Dahlia. They also grabbed as much of each resource as they could carry, which wasn't very much. Well, that's good, as long as it wasn't very much. Yeah, that's why we need to get our barracks situation sorted out. I need to figure out if this is enough once I've upgraded these. So there's still a gap in the defense right here, which is right underneath where the queen is at, right in here. So what we can do is destroy, all cell, barracks. And I'm not sure that it even matters that we take this much precaution. But what I do know is that we need both patrolling bees and the other type of bees, so we need to have more bees in general. So there's 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be enough to get us. I don't think that's enough to get us to 100, but it should be close if it's not. Okay, it is. Okay. There's a couple things we need. First, we need enough of each resource. Do we need enough of each resource? No, we don't actually. We just need to get. We need to be quick to be able to get the new queen to 600. So we need a lot more jelly storage. I don't know if we can get anywhere near enough time. Let's check research for the upgrade of the honey upgrade. Jelly refinery upgrade requires 150 honey and 150 pollen. So I need storage, pollen storage, 4, that should get us up to 150. Let's wait for it. One, 2, 3, 4. And then this will be the honey storage. We actually need honey to do. Basically to upgrade the refineries, and the rest of everything will be jelly. Another birthday for Queen Mortal. And there aren't many left to go. Now would be a good time to think about a successor. Yep. She only has a minute left. Okay, we're not gonna make this in time. Storage cell, jelly storage, but here it goes. I think I still have more space down below. Jelly. Alas, Queen Moidum has died. The game can be over if you want, or maybe a new queen may arise in the future. Let's continue. Try to get enough to get the new queen up and running. Gotta go all the way down. Oh, there's not. Okay. Well, we'll use our side plan, which was technically free real estate, because this sticks out. It's a bit cheatsy, but technically the original plan was to have a whole lot more rows. Yeah. So let's start with jelly refineries. Jelly storage, no jelly refineries. Okay, so my plan for the next video, two things. First is to try and make a bee so small you can't see it anymore. And the second is, of course, what one must do, and is make a colossal bee so big that the world is not big enough for it, and it shoots to outer space. And engulfs the entire hive in its giganticism. Just do this all the way to the top. Jelly storage. Let me pause production on jelly so that I can get the honey to make the storage so that I can get the jelly. But unfortunately, I don't have any jelly anymore to make the storage. This is a predicament. Check your defenses. 11, 21. Okay. So you're solid. How much does it take to set for warm air? Opens up all the flowers. Foragers and workers will be able to collect more pollen and nectar. Go with number 2, not because it's the best option, but because it's the only option that doesn't end up with a bunch of dead bees. Just trying to get it up to 600. Speaking of which, research. This would be very good for if we want to make it to the next queen. This is new bees. A number of bees join the hive. Just for fun? Okay. Honey refiner, so we need 100 nectar, 150 pollen, and 75 wax. But what we're gonna do is nothing because we can't upgrade them, so we can't set their levels. Ooh. We thought about that. All I can do is pause wax production once it gets to enough. And then once the jelly gets to 80, I can pause jelly and honey production. And then research this. Resume their production. Leaves the wax. Well, actually, I'm gonna pause the wax too, because the wax will go down to 25 and 29 or whatever. Interesting. Resume production, resume production, resume production. Sounds dodgy. Yep, and this one's the honey refinery. I think under normal time constraints, if I hadn't set it to 40 minutes, it would have been fine. Basically, I just made it so that they die too quickly, which is fine because I was still able to get everything set up before they died. Get this upgraded. Takes a lot of resources. I think in the end will be worth it. But I think we should also build 4 more exits. I'm not sure if it matters if you have more than one exit, but I'm gonna build them anyway, because I feel like it does. Okay, so I can pause the jelly. Then once this gets to 24, I can pause its production. And then I just gotta wait for everything else to catch up. I can leave the wax because it's only 4 over 100, meaning it's gonna stay where it needs to be anyway. Then I just gotta wait for the pollen basically to get up there. doesn't get the chance to kill me without my say. And let me research for the jelly refinery. Takes 150 jelly, 150 honey, and 100 wax. So we'll pause the wax once it gets to 100. Or I guess we can just let it go, like I said before. Let's keep working on this, regardless of the waste of honey. Because we should be good. One babysitter joined us. So there's new research. This is what I need, but I don't have 150 storage of everything, and I'm not gonna risk it until I know I have 600 of this jelly. And I completely forgot that bees do the royal jelly thing. I'll be honest, like, I haven't thought about the fact that bees use royal jelly since, like, high school. It's a very, very obscure thing for me. But it makes sense. To be fair, bees also only allow one queen, and so the reason I think that you have the option to stay or go is because if multiple queens would be born, either, if I remember correctly, either they fight to the death to rule this one, or one decides to go out on its own and the other one rules. And that could be like a whole bunch of bees, but just whatever newborn queen bees decide, or hive tradition, or whatever, I don't know. I just remember that being like a thing. Not that necessarily it's accurate, it's just what I remember. Just need the honey to not go into making the jelly. Make the jelly. This is the one where I have potential death. Let's go with sus. I don't want him to pop up with oh, you need a shit ton of wax. Because that's gonna kill me. And I'm gonna hope that this game doesn't do an Uno reverse and say, oh, you have less time because you didn't let him tell you about it. Let's let it sit for a second, because we seem to be doing fine. I think there should be a punishment for if there's no queen, outside of the fact that there's just no queen. But I get why there's not. It's because this is a chill game. Gone but not forgotten. His portrait has been hung in memory of Queen Mortimline, who reigned for 40 minutes and provided the following effect. None. She provided the effect of well-fed bees. And that is all. Snazzy. Storage cells. Jelly storage. Yeah, I was way off from having enough jelly storage, so this cheat was kind of necessary, but it is what it is. I should have enough room to do some other stuff at the bottom along with this stuff. Let's do before. I can't quite tell what it is, but it's an event, so let's do that. Let's see what this one has to say. I like the little bubbles. Terminology, Shermanology. Ashley insists on saying larvae rather than grubs, since it's technically correct, but admits that grubs is more fun to say. Yes, and it sounds less awkward to say grubby wubby than it does larby warby. Let's be honest, in a world of personified bees, it's a grubby wubby. Okay, let's wait for the event because it's gonna take a minute anyway. Actually, we pause this production. Then we'll just get honey. Then it won't take quite as long. We still gotta wait for the event. It's still taking forever. They're asking for little badges. The new Buddy Cop film breaks box office records, inspiring a portion of the Hive's population to become defenders. Good ones. Typical bees. Which means there's 84 defenders. Yeah, I hope that effect doesn't last forever. Yeah. It's telling you down to 15%. And lock you. You again only need to be 10%, so we'll leave you like that for now. So we should be good. Okay, and now we can turn this back down to 30. So let's go down to 25. You should stay at 15. There we go. Let me make sure my defenses are good. 2 patrolling bees, 17 to more bees, so it's... Oh, okay. We should... Population of you to assault 20%. Lock you back down. Got no patrolling bees. I need to up it to 25% again. Yeah, 25%. 5%. I can stay there. And then we're gonna have to wait for that to readjust. Tell if it's fine, but we're slowly getting more patrolling bees, so that's probably fine. Let's see, we're at 494 jelly. Total creatable jelly. Storable jelly? I don't know. Maximum resource. Hold? Load? Mount? Honey reserves is too well protected at this time for their tastes. Few. Okay. That's actually a solid few. It's a good thing. 150 every resource basically. Which we have everything but nectar, and then of course we don't need the wax, but if we can we'll get the wax too. But we're gonna wait for this to be at 600. I actually do want to create them one at a time. So it is incidentally in line is what I want, because I want it to just get to 600, nothing more. Definitely gonna do a solid. Queen hat out of 10. And then go check out what the queen's hat is once that takes down a little more. Okay, we're gonna leave it there. Should get us about 170, 180. 180. I want to get it as close to just being 600 as possible. So 84. 94. Okay, so that'll get it to 604. And then we're gonna do storage cell, nectar storage. Each of these will get 10, so we do need all 5 to be filled. But on the flip side, now I got 150 of everything but that. And we can soon do this, which I do want to get before getting the new queen bee. And anyway, we have to wait for everything to build up. So, let's pause jelly production. Even though it's such a massive thing. And then once honey gets up to 150, we'll have to pause it. Or we can just let it go since it's literally just 164. I should also upgrade jelly production. Should take 150 honey and 150 jelly, so we'll wait for that. Cornered last week, Synod developed a new approach to welding corners. Unfortunately, Synod is also known for cutting corners. So now they're back to square one. Okay. If you cut the corners, you weld. You ain't got no corners, so your weld doesn't matter. Rather than he's a bad construction bee who likes to skimp on resource costs or whatever. He just literally likes to cut the corners off of things. So, how much does this cost? 200 jelly. So how about I leave this producing until it gets to 200 jelly? Because it's gonna take a while anyway, and I'd rather everything be getting up there at the same time than just... everything but... well, it's not really gonna help us. It's all gonna take about the same amount of time anyway. But it's fine. Really, we're just waiting for the jelly to get to 200. And then it's going to be paused for a long while we get everything else up. Because it's going to take a while, I'm just going to let it sit for a little bit. friends we didn't know we had. A lost group of bees who had somehow gotten separated from the hive and found their way home. Welcome home. 15 bees. Quite a lot to get lost. Haven't spawned foragers because we don't need foragers. But we also don't need workers or wax, so might as well spawn foragers. Plus 6 foragers. We've almost gotten to enough jelly. Be really close. Wonder what this bar is. I know it's here, but I never actually know what it is. Population decline. Should be fine. Here we go. Now we can pause production on the jelly and just wait for the honey to get all the way up there. And then it'll automatically pause its own production. We can wait for the other stuff to get up there, so let's go to research. Let's do this one first. I actually have to see, because I don't think this will matter, because it's a really long cooldown between spawning queens. But because I set their lifespan down really short, it sets their spawn time down really short. That would actually be useful for some stuff. Almost pleasant. Chateau knows the grubs are meant to smell bad, but they kind of like it. Search. This is the next upgrade we want, so we'll wait for that. It shouldn't take too long. Like, the jellies, or the honey's getting up there real quick now that the jelly's paused. So we should be good. cell upgrades that are left aren't useful for me, I think. Except if there's a wax upgrade, which there is, so we need the jelly to the zoo. But pause it once it gets to 60, and then we'll pause the jelly production, or the honey production, jelly production. We don't even have a queen, but I'm gonna choose queen hat. Almost to 60. Do. Research. What? Go. You just gotta wait for our stuff to get to 100. That's the last of that. Next thing we need to do is upgrade you. So 60 for you. 48 for you. To 50. 60 jelly, 50, and then... Nope. Cost too much to upgrade. Okay. What's this say? No, really. Refined Queen Mortem once spread a rumor that she was 3 stink bugs in a trench coat. Nice. Little ghost bee. Oh, yeah. I forgot about the little ghost bee. Yeah. I love the little ghost bee. I don't actually need this upgraded, but we're going to upgrade it anyway. And we're just going to resume everything. Now we really just have to wait. I think what I'm going to do, because I don't want to wait, is 150 and 250. 150 of the wax and 250 of the pollen. So I will just go here and then build a new set of rows. And then if there's extra room in the rows once it's done, that's an idea. This is mainly just because I like the fact that it looks even now. That was not intentional. There we go. So let's do the wax first, because we only need 150 wax. So let's actually pause you. Storage cell, wax storage. Wait for the stuff to come back. Should be good up to here. I was looking at the wrong thing and did one too many. It doesn't matter, I can just fix it if it is one too many. That should get us to 250 with the pollen. So we need you up to 60. Which should honestly happen really quickly. Let's do the small bees. Cute little baby small bees. Got to 60, so now you can get to 50 with you. Which will take a very short amount of time. There we go. Pause production. Now I'll just go wait for everything else to build up. Don't have to worry about the wax, because it maxes out really quickly. And by everything else, I mean specifically the pollen. Now they all small. There we go. Now we're getting all the pollen. I think it just takes a second for resources in this setup because I put exits all the way at the top along with these, and because there's such a long distance they have to travel to put in the resources instead of a couple big ones right next to the exits. That, or I just have never noticed how long it takes to get resources in this game. Doesn't take that long, but could make this another jelly refinery, just for future's sake. I think I will. Resume production so you can get up there again. Yeah, we can set it. Minimum for the thing. So, actually, yeah, we want to set 50 for the honey for production levels. But I forgot you need the upgrades for that. Oh yes, music. Multiples. We've got very few bees left to hit. Bees should come back. Too many TOAs. Always struggles to keep up with the ever-expanding list of acronyms and buzzwords that make up Hive management best practice discourse. But you a ghost. You shouldn't have to worry about that no more. I can choose the next boom piece in. Hive is really struggling with the whole keeping up the numbers. I still don't think I want to increase too much in the bee sitters because I want to kind of keep it at 100 max. Let's up this to 35% though. Yeah, that can go down to 10. And this can go down to 15. Actually, no, this can go down to 10. And pause that. This can go down to 35 again. And those two don't really matter that much. What their exacts are. So around where they need to be. The bee sitters will get themselves back up and running again. Almost have enough for the honey. We just need our bees to come back and work for us again, and then we'll be good. Always choose wide bees or thin bees, or big bees or small bees. We always choose to be effects. We can pause that for now. Maybe because it needs to be paused. So that we can get other stuff done. Pause the running refinery. We got enough of that. And just wait for the other resources to come rolling in. we just wait for that's done. Oh, sure, we'll let it drizzle. As you see, it was in production of honey for a second. My lab bees can handle all the honey. So we'll be done in just a second. How's prediction? There we go. Now you can get all that pollen and nectar back. Population. Popping back down to 30. Just to do the job. And that's good. Pollen needs to be up to 250, right? Good. That's the only thing left for mission. I think I'll do this to get that up to 200. Just so we're not just sitting here waiting for nothing to happen. Wasting our thing, because I want to get everything up to 200 in the end anyway. I just want to wait for the honey, for the jelly refinery upgrade before I worry about getting the honey up to that. Resume production. Okay, so storage cell, wax storage. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I need the honey. Storage cell. 1. Need 4 of them. Gonna make 5 wax. Oh well. A little bit extra won't hurt. No, that's the honey. So we're good. And that's 200 every time. I think we can get them up to 300. The only one I'm worried about is the wax, so we'll do that first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're good. It says that. The wax is the easiest. Do the honey storage next. We're not going to get the honey storage up to 300. Not too worried about it. Let's get the one off from the college storage being at 300. Right on. Storage cell, storage. That doubles my production of honey. And there we go. Now we can just let it generate until we can't generate no more. Shh. This is my favorite part. Zainab spends their spare time watching Bee Trek 2, The Wax of Khan, over and over again. The wax have gone. I like the animation for the fireworks. It's not much, but it's a nice little animation. Almost maxed out on wax. It's production priority, prioritize like this. I mean, we're not going to produce that, but prioritize producing honey over jelly, because we can't produce jelly without honey, and so prioritizing honey is actually going to make it run jelly faster. It's simple, but it's cute. Little fireworks, honestly. Yep, see, now we drain the honey storage whenever but we actually have a honey storage to drain when we go to do it, which is nice. Nectar will be diluted before the return, but they'll be able to focus on pollen, which is actually our issue, is we had too much nectar and not enough pollen. So it's actually a good thing. Work harder, finish sooner. Evie has been lobbying for shorter shifts, bigger batches, but is having a hard time convincing other workers. Well, that's because you're stupid. Never met a good Evie. For those of you out there who couldn't tell, that was a joke. I'm sure there's goodies out there somewhere. Bright pour Hive's jelly real quick. It shall instantaneously reduce our honey reserves to nada. To nothing. To not a single thing. Now we're gonna get that jelly. You get that honey reserve back up there. Game's practically playing itself at this point, but that is mostly because of the restraints I put on myself. Only these couple rows from ceiling to floor. As you can see, outside of the refineries, there's absolutely nothing but the roofs. I wonder if this is like how much jelly you have till the next queen. Yep. Ah yes, the best event. We must have it. It is mandatory. Love this quest line. And yes, it is a quest line. Balance. Polona thinks hats are important, but is glad to take theirs off at the end of a shift and just be a bee. That's some deep bee sentiment. Of course. And you didn't even ask for that much. I get to hear such great music. And only good things happen from this. At the very least, if it is like a percentage chance that they fail, don't succeed, I don't accept it. Only good things happen from this. Sounds like professional ballerina music, to be honest. It's good. Yep, so mainly just gonna spend our time waiting. Because there ain't nothing to be gained or lost. Except jelly. Let's see what they have. And over here, a basilisk, aka secretly sneaks into the map room and writes, "Here there be dragonflies on all the unfinished maps." It's just goofy. I love it. Ah, yes, perfect timing. A graceful return. Large pile of rose. And next to the hive is the dancing caterpillar descends from a thread of silk carried by a pair of hummingbirds. They shower me in flowers, says the caterpillar dramatically between twirls. The least I can do is pass them on. Foragers and workers immediately begin filling pollen and nectar stores, which is, I desperately need nectar, so that's a good thing. Uncle. And then we do is foraging. Search some of these ungotten zones. Yeah, we'll do it. And then I'll leave the bees to their foraging for now. Should get lots of nectar. Yeah. You can't really tell, but we have increased our nectar stored there by a lot. I'll give you Wix, because it's the only one that's not babes, and no one can stop me. Oh, there goes my bee. I almost have enough for the thing because of the pollination. That's amazing. It requires 0 chats, or it requires you to chat. Or is it just a way so that you can never make a new chat beat, but you can see the new chat beat thing is there? Either way. Plus or minus 0 storage full. Yeah, that was the plan. B. We are so very close. The nectar just comes in so slow. Why are you so slow? You look at Pro Nectar anti-pollen season to come into play or something. But we should be good now. Once I do that, it should concentrate on making this honey we got left into jelly, maxing us out. There we go. A new queen. Thank you very much. This hive is good. Oh. Yeah. Only 20 minutes. Good. That's actually exactly what I wanted. Because it allows me to test out something. Not right now. But next time, maybe. Well, next time I want to check out big and small bees. Which shouldn't take long, so probably next time. What I'll do is... line. Save. Root. So yeah, next time I'll check it out because I'll have plenty of time. And I'll check out just how many effects, or if there's permanent effects, or how many queen bees I can have at the same time, stuff like that. That's gonna be it for this time. Mostly because I got something I gotta go do about 30 minutes. So I'll play you in the next one.